Hi, Pep.
Hi.
First of all, very many congratulations on winning the Premier League title again.
Thank you.
Now, given the circumstances of this season, how does this title success feel? How does it compare to your other title successes?
No, it's quite similar. It's always is difficult, always a big pleasure. This one, due to the pandemic situation around the world, is that makes this title a little bit different. But the pleasure to win and the amount of effort behind makes every title, especially the Premier League, is always so important. It's so nice.
And still one more trophy to go for as well. With that in mind, I just wonder, how is Kevin De Bruyne? How near full fitness is he? And how careful do you have to be with him between now and the Champions League final?
And the still injury is getting better. And when he will be fit, he will come to training, and the guys will be completely fit, 100% mental physicality. They're going to play the chance to play the final. Before you have 3 games that they're going to give information about how is the team, the players, and to play the last game of the season.
Go to Mike Minay from BBC Manchester.
Hi, Pep. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Having done the title 3 games early, with the Champions League coming at the end of May, does that help you? Is that beneficial at all?
It's what it is. Important is win the title, no matter when. We did it in this time, and we're going to prepare this next game, Newcastle, and Brighton and Everton. Of course, we're for the last game against Chelsea in the final Champions League, but in the best way to prepare the finals, training good every day and play good the 3 games that we have ahead of us.
And Jurgen Klopp said earlier that he texted you. He texted you in Ilkay Gundogan wishing you congratulations. What did he say in that text, and how nice is it that a manager of a rival club recognises what you've achieved this year?
I appreciate a lot. Him and Carlo Ancelotti has done it, so I appreciate a lot both of them. So I could not answer messages. Not yet, but I will do it today. And I appreciate a lot. I admire both of them. Jurgen, of course, it was an inspiration for me. He made me, through his teams in Dortmund and Liverpool, better manager. He made me think a lot about discover the games and the opponents and everything. So it's, I would say so. Thank you so much. I appreciate it a lot. Him and Carlo had done.
Simon Stone.
Hi Pep, congratulations.
Thank you.
When you came to England, you admitted that there were a lot of people who wondered whether you could succeed here with your football. Winning the titles that you've done, winning the trophies that you've done, what does that make you feel?
Especially really good for the people we work with this 5 years. So this title, we talk about that, is important, but we make a big picture of the situation. Manchester City the last decade, last 10 years won 5, the last 8 won 4, the last 5 won 3. So that is incredible. So that is more important than win this title, for example. So the last, I don't know how many years we are in the Champions League every season, and we won 5 in this country in last decade. Won 5 years to 10 is massive, and it means a lot of managers, means a lot of players, sport directors. So many people working in this club to achieve what we achieve, and this is, I think, we are proud the most of this organization, because we sustain the success, or we sustain the work ethic, or we sustain many good things for a long time. Because of course, win 3 in the last 4 years is, I never expected when we arrived, be honest, because I know how changed everything in this country, and always we were there. Even last season we could not compete against Liverpool, but they were unstoppable. But we were second, we were there. And every season we are close to the top, and the target next season will be this one, to be close up there. But every season I had the feeling is more difficult. Every season I had the feeling that comparing the first year when I arrived, the opponents are stronger, the managers are stronger, and every year United is stronger. Liverpool will be back like previous seasons because they have unlucky that many injuries in the same position. Chelsea is not necessary to tell what is going to be. Look, Leicester, like every say, no, Leicester, and every season, last season always is there. And new outcomers, Arsenal, they trust with Mikel because I know perfectly Mikel. They will make a step forward next season. So many clubs. So that's why look at West Ham, how good they play this season. Unfortunately, maybe they are not playing or winning last games because Declan Rice is so important for them, and Antonio was injured too. So many clubs. That's why it's a massive achievement this season due to the massive contenders that we had. More than delight. So a lot of effort behind, and I have to admit it. So 19 December until 7 or 8 of March, in this period, we won all the games in all competitions. When we achieve this, you have to win the Premier League, for sure.
Thank you, Simon. And James Savundra.
Many congratulations on the title win. Can you talk us through some of the celebrations on Tuesday night? How important was it to have an evening where you were able to appreciate what you've achieved?
Yeah, it was so nice. Normally the parties, the unexpected parties are the nicest ones and are the works better. We organize a big party, normally it's more boring than what happened last Tuesday, like after Leicester won in Old Trafford. All together we came here, and when we work in our bubble, like everyone is safe, and we drink a little bit, we dance, we hack a lot, we remember how good it was, and especially at 11:30, 12 arrived 10-15 pizzas, and that was the best moment of the night.
What's your favourite flavour of pizza?
I don't know. I was not in my perfect conditions to decide which one I ate, but I think all of them was so good. What's the best moment? The pizza at 10:30. Here in England, the party is always just alcohol. It's not food. I don't understand why. So, in the moment Mark decided to bring the pizzas was perfect. It was a nice moment. All together here, we celebrate really good. We have after training a little bit. Today we prepare good the training for tomorrow and go on.
James, next we go to Hugh Ferris.
Hi Pep, congratulations. You mentioned that long run of games, and we've spoken about what happened in December to help that happen, but you signed your new contract in November when things weren't going quite so well. How significant do you think that was for the squad, for the club, for the stability it offered? And given that you said before that you weren't sure if players would still listen to you after 5 years at a club, are they still listening to you?
Yeah, Hugh, there is 2 points. In the terms of the club, I don't know, stability, but that is true. When everybody knows the manager will be the next 1 or 2 or 3 years, that makes certain stability. Saying that, the contracts of the manager are so volatile because if you don't win, you will be sacked. So that's why the player has the contract, but the manager, if you don't win, it doesn't matter how 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, you will be fired. Everybody knows it. But of course, listen, the players trust you, especially if you win. If you don't win, even you are 1 month, 3 years, 5 years, they see weakness of what you have done. Even what we have done so far in the recent past, we won a lot. If you start to lose, they start to believe, or they start to doubt about you. So the best way to convince them is try to win games. And after that, but personally, is a special gratitude to Mike, of course, sport director Chiki. He's a friend of mine, an important person in this role. Without him, will be difficult still longer. But especially Khaldun. I traveled to see him in November, and we have long discussions together, and he convinced me that still we have a lot of work to do, and I trust him a lot. And I said, the way he said to me, I said, okay, we're going to try it again in the next years. And part of the reason why my happiness here or success we had is but his determination to convince me to say we still have to do it, because we cannot forget we came from disappointment from Lyon in quarterfinals for the Champions League the previous season, no holidays, and we start with a lot of up and lows, up and downs, not very clear, and that is the big difference. What I found, well, I had the feeling in sometimes in other clubs and other, I would not say because I've always been supportive in Barcelona and in Bayern Munich, but I had the feeling that the manager always been supportive when you have success. And I cannot forget now my first season here, where I didn't win anything, the behavior of my chairman. And I cannot forget the big disappointment personally against Lyon, the support I had from my chairman. And that's why it's part of our success. It's absolutely dedicated to him, to support me, like me support my backroom staff because I support them, and of course the players to continue to do it. Saying that, now we have 3 weeks ahead of us to prepare a dream come true, to play the final Champions League. And the show must go on next season. So we're going to try to be strong next season.
Last question for the embargo. So if you have a question in the embargo, you can start to use the raise hand function now, please. Last question we'll take from Andy Hampson.
Oh, Pep, congratulations on the title.
Thank you.
News today that Porto is now going to host the Champions League final rather than Wembley or Istanbul. What are your thoughts on that, please?
UEFA decide that we are going to go there. Nothing to add. So, Turkey. I have a pleasure to go to Istanbul because since my period as a football player in Barcelona, I never had the opportunity again to go there. Never in Champions League. I had the draw in Barcelona by Munich and here to go there. For Gundogan, for Ilkay, I wanted to go there, but unfortunately the UEFA decided to go to Porto. We're going to be a Portugal, so no problem at all.
Sheikh Mansour tweeted his congratulations the other night. I was just wondering, has a Sheikh been in touch with you personally about winning the title or reaching the Champions League?
Yesterday we have a lovely chat all together, players, backroom staff, with Khaldoun, and on behalf Sheikh Mansour translate the congratulations.